Hey everybody, this is Chris at Zenark Reptiles. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday video. You can notice that my videos on Saturday will be coming out a little bit later. It's just that it's hard for me to come home on Friday and edit it and put it online. It's because even hooked up to a hard line, it takes a couple hours. It wasn't so bad when I wasn't doing HD videos, but now that I am, it takes longer to upload. So I'm moving them to Saturday, but Saturday evening. So my Saturday evenings will be a little bit later. I'm still thinking about doing Wednesdays, Wednesday evening too. I haven't decided on that yet, but you'll notice that my videos have definitely come out later on Saturday. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of this community. Love you guys. Today I'm going to talk to you about different ideas how to make money to get your colony started. So if you're a reptile breeder and you want to add to your collection and you need to find some ways to pay for that hobby, today I'm not going to talk about how to make tons of money, not how to quit working. This is going to be how to get started and what some of the things I did. First of all is breeding rats. And before, I guess I should say that I am not a full-time reptile breeder. My goal is to be, hopefully by the end of the year, this year, I'm planning on switching over this full-time. I'm not there yet. I should be making pretty good money for my snakes this year. And the things I'm doing with rats, I'm hoping to do that. If not, you know, we'll see. But my goal right now is to try to be at the end of the year, have a facility and doing this full-time. So let's go back here. The first thing is breeding rats. There's a couple ways you can do this. Breeding rats, like I do, I breed on a large scale, and there's people here in Washington. You can watch some other rat videos. I deliver them to different places across Washington. They want 300 to 400 at a time. I get bigger cages and more cages because right now I'm really tapped out because of these guys that want live from me all the time. And be truthful, I almost don't have enough for my snakes, which is not true, but I feed them some sizes that I wouldn't normally feed them because I'm trying to meet the demands of these other people. That's one way. Now, let you know up front, there's a lot of work with it, a lot of cleaning, a lot of upkeep, and you got to find a way to keep your food costs down. So when you first start breeding rats, you have to make some kind of rat bins. I use a rack system that I made. Hopefully this year, in the next couple months, I'm getting a Freedom Breeder rat rack. That's my goal. That's my next goal. I do want to get some more ARS breeding racks, but the first thing I need to do is get some more rat racks because I do make money selling rats, and I want to keep that going so I can keep on furthering my snake collection. Another thing we do here is to make some extra money, and is to make pet rats. This right here is Peaches. You've seen her in other videos. She's a Siamese rat. Just a fancier rat than a normal fancy rat. Some of these actually can go for $15 to $30 where I live. I'm not sure where you live. It might be different. This is my daughter's pet rat. I haven't ever bred this one. But you can also, I mean, you're not going to make $1 million doing this. Maybe I'm wrong, but we make some extra money. Usually what I use this money for is to buy food for my rats. Don't make a lot of money, but just selling these little guys. See that? I mean, she looks like a rat, but she has a little more look to her. People always call me all the time asking me if I have some more rats, different colors, because people don't want the normal, just the normal white or the normal black and white, the normal colors. They want something different, and depends on how different they are. You can sell them for 30 bucks to 15 bucks. Now, like I said, you probably won't make a fortune off this, but you know, you might make $100, $200 a month if you're lucky. Yeah, we do love rats here. Not all rats are food here. We do have quite a few pet rats. I do love rats. But so if you're looking for something small scale to kind of do, this one's actually real easy. Get a couple rat cages and breed these guys. You can sell them, you know, on Craigslist, different things. Like I said, you're not going to make tons of money. Well, at least we haven't yet. But you might make up to $100 to $200 a month just breeding pet rats. And this is like if you look up a kid that wants to start doing something, or you know, you're just trying to make some extra money to pay for like your food. This video is not trying to become a full-time breeder. This video is about how to make extra money to pay for your hobby. And this is a good way right here. Like I said, this little girl right here. People are always looking for pet rats, especially ones that have a little bit extra markings. And we do get some like that. And I constantly try to find other rats that give me more markings. But you know, I started out with some that cost me $20 to $30 and started breeding them. And like I said, these are not food, these are pet rats. And we have to work with them when they're born, hold them all the time. I mean, she'll just sit on here, she'll sit around forever, she'll just sit there. But it does make them worth $20 to $30. And they're pretty easy to take care of. They're no different than taking care of the other rats. I personally use Aspen on these ones, and you have to have your kids or your family work with them and pull them and hold them all the time. That makes them better pets for people to buy them. Another way of making decent money for starting out, what you're trying to do is start out to get some more snakes in or your collection, add to your collection to make a breeding colony. I have a friend that breeds leopard geckos on a small scale, and I'm planning on doing it this year too. I'm looking for leopard geckos. I've had a few people here in town that offered me some. I'm going to do it real soon. I'm going to breed leopard geckos on a small scale. What that means is I'll probably have like 6 to 10 colonies breeding them. And I'm breeding a little bit better morphs than most, but you know, even the normal ones, you're not going to make a fortune off of them, but you can sell them for 20 bucks to 30 bucks. A lot of times you can even use it for pet store credit. You can also get your, your food and different needs there from a pet store. Same with rats. A lot of pet stores will actually give you store credit for them, and so you can get your supplies, say your bugs and different things from for your pets by just giving them live rats. I have a guy here in town that he's willing to work with me. I just haven't had very many rats right now because, like I said, I'm trying to keep up the demand of these ones I'm shipping out. But having leopard geckos on a small breeding scale, you can definitely get overtaken with these, so don't go crazy. But getting some leopard geckos, try to get some decent morphs, a couple male, a couple breeders, and you can start selling these and making a small profit. Can help you get into some little more expensive snakes. Another one is another gecko, which is a crested gecko. Crested geckos are pretty easy to take care of, long as you don't have a house that's drafty and you don't have a house that gets super hot. Crested geckos are another one that breed pretty easy. Some of these morphs get up to $1,000 or $1,200, but I'd recommend starting with some smaller morphs, like maybe $150 or even less. And even do pet quality ones. Again, you can trade them in for pet store, credit. Also, you can sell them on Craigslist. And I'm not saying you're gonna make a killing doing this. You can actually make a really good money if you get a name for yourself, like breeding anything, like breeding snakes. But this is just about getting started and getting some extra money. And this is just some ideas, trying to get you to the place where you want to be. And I hope this kind of helps, because when I started, there wasn't a lot of stuff helping me out. I had to take all the money out of my own personal, my money that I make. I do make decent money, but to get started, I mean, buying $2,000–3,000 racks, buying snakes, buying all the supplies. I mean, I put a lot of money in, and now I'm seeing the benefit of it. But this is just about people trying to get into the hobby and trying to find a way to make it pay for it, and just trying to give you some ideas to get started. Hope this really helps you out, because when I first started, there was look at her. There was nothing really out there for me to learn how to make some small money or make any kind of money to get this going. Just here's some ideas just to kind of get started, to get some snakes in, get you some collection, get it going. Just knowing that it takes a long time to get to the place where you want to be. I've been breeding snakes for probably about 4.5 years, and I'm finally getting to the place where I want to be. I'm not quite there yet, and I don't think anybody is where they want to be, because if you get to the place where you wanted to be 4 years ago, you want to be better than that. But my goal right now is to be doing this full time, and I'm slowly getting there. And just to let you know, it's a slow climb. Others have done it before us, and when they got there, they're happy. I'm happy now what I'm doing, and I love my job, but my goal, like I said, is to do this full time. Anyways, guys, so please check out some of my other videos right here. I'd really be grateful. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I really need you guys' help. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Later.